Liberal MP Andrew Leslie announced this week that he won't be running in this fall's election. CBC News, though, has confirmed CTV's initial report that the retired Lieutenant General is expected to testify for the defense in Vice-Admiral Mark Norman's breach of trust trial. That's testifying against the government. Here's a reminder about what the Norman case is all about. The Harper government awarded a $700 million contract to Quebec's Davie shipyard to convert a commercial ship into a Navy supply ship. It was an unprecedented deal because the feds changed the rules so they could award the contract without any competition. But Davie's competitors had their own proposals they wanted to pitch. So in November 2015, the new Liberal government quietly agreed to pause and review the deal. Information was leaked to James Cudmore, then a reporter at CBC News, that the contract was on ice. The feds backtracked and quickly approved the contract, but furious over the leak, they ordered the RCMP to investigate. Enter Vice-Admiral Mark Norman, the military's second in command. The RCMP alleged that for over a year, he leaked cabinet secrets to unauthorized parties, including Davie, to help the shipyard secure the contract. In January 2017, Norman was suspended from his job. And more than a year later, he was charged with one count of breach of trust. Norman vehemently denies any wrongdoing. And the CBC's Murray Brewster joins us now with more. Hi, Murray.
Hey, Vashti.
Nice to see you. So what is Andrew Leslie's involvement in all of this?
Up until this point, he's not had any direct involvement in the criminal case against Admiral Norman. However, he does know Admiral Norman. They served together. He was Admiral Norman's boss, if you remember back around 2011, when then Lieutenant General Andrew Leslie wrote the transformation report for the former Conservative government. Vice-Admiral Norman served as his deputy. So he knows him, and more importantly, he knows the inner workings of government and what it's like to be a senior leadership or a senior leader in the Canadian Forces.
So what does that tell us about what he might say?
Well, there are two things that he could potentially be talking about. The first thing he could be talking about is what has been going on behind the scenes with the Liberal government since the investigation was launched and since the court case with Admiral Norman has been going on. The defense has alleged that there has been political interference. He could potentially have some kind of information in that regard. The other more expert testimony that he could possibly give is that he was the commander of the Canadian Army prior to retiring and prior to writing that transformation report. And he would have faced many of the same frustrations, if I can use that term, that Vice-Admiral Norman would have faced in trying to get the supply ship, which is at the center of the criminal case. So he would completely understand how it's appropriate to deal with the Prime Minister, how it's appropriate to deal with the Defense Minister's office, and just the inner workings. So he could provide some very credible expert testimony for the defense.
All right, more to watch for with this trial for sure. All right,
Yes.
Thank you, Murray. The CBC's Murray Brewster. Hi, I'm Vashti Capellos, host of Power in Politics. See more of our show by subscribing to the CBC News channel or click the link for another video. Thanks for watching.